Welcome to Film Addict. I am your host. The film. Excuse me. What are you? What are you doing? You know the policy. You know the rules. It's no phones.
Listen, I'm a lawyer around here. Okay, I gotta emails, text messages, phone calls. When stuff comes in, I gotta answer the phone.
You don't I explain it to me. I'm not the one you gotta explain it to. They said no phones. They don't care what you doing.
They need to understand that this is my job. Okay.
This is your job too.
Sorry. See, look, this is my phone ringing right now. I gotta take this.
You can't be taking you. Take a phone call. Yeah. They are watching. They don't play.
Send the contract over. Yeah, just send it over.
Okay, I'm gonna need you.
You still got your contact at Disney?
This is your job.
Yeah. Just whatever you gotta do.
I'm not gonna be ignored here. HR. I know they are watching. Y'all just gonna let this happen? People could just be on their phone.
Oh, what is going on with my phone?
What do you mean? What's going on with your phone?
My emails. They're not coming through no more.
Ooh.
What is? I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Barney?
They changed your ringtone?
Oh no. Hello? Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you back. No signal.
Ooh. You got Edward Snowden? I tried to tell you.
Why is my background Space Jam: A New Legacy?
Probably because that's what we reviewing, and they want you to be focused. Yep, they done taken over your phone service. That's right.
This thing is, it's a brick now. Look at this. Look at that. Why is that my background? Look at that.
Well, first of all, don't nobody want that guy on anybody's phone. But I'm just gonna jump right into it. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This is Film Addict. I am the film doctor. Yep, and don't clap loud either. You already know.
And the film surgeon.
That's correct. That is how we do it here. That is how we do it here on Film Addict. We got to keep it down to a minimum. We don't want to offend anybody. We will do our job differently. We will make sure that we are doing it professionally. We will make sure that we're not on our phones. That's you.
I got a job to do around here. Okay, I'm sorry.
Well, guess what? You got a job right now and we're doing it. Film doctor and film surgeon, we are jumping right into it. Tell them about it.
Welcome back to The Addict. Today we have a film to dissect. Won't say if it's hot or cold. Space Jam, A New Legacy, aka Space Jam 2, starring LeBron James, directed by Malcolm D. Lee. Coming to us from HBO Max.
Correct.
No begging for sponsorships.
Pretty much. I didn't even know how to lead that in, but let's jump right into our film review.
Antics. The childish antics must stop.
Space Jam, New Legacy.
It's the Space Jam. Okay. It's your chance. Do your dance at the Space Jam.
Stop.
All right.
What part of antics do you not under? Yes.
It's for kids. It's for the younger viewers. I'm following directions here.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they will see that as being some type of like twerking.
With your hands in the air, if you feel like we're gonna take it and over.
You're a little bit too loud. I'm gonna need you to bring it down just a little bit.
Your chance, do your dance at the Space.
A little bit more. Volume. Space Jam. I first of all, this entire review, I'm not going to say this person's name.
LeBron James.
No, I'm not going to say his name.
LeBron James. Okay.
I refer to him as Michael Jordan. Even though he's not Jordan, I'm just going to use Jordan's name, and we'll pretend that this is Space Jam 1, if anything. But I refuse to use his name because I do not. I don't like him. I don't like him. So, the movie though, looking at it from the perspective of was it good? It was entertaining to watch. It's definitely new school, in terms of upgrading the look and the feel and the tone. I did not like Don Cheadle as being the villain /
G Rhythm.
just cheesy, and I didn't like him. I didn't like him as the villain. Cheesy acting. You know, the storyline. Some things were just unbelievable in the direction that they're going. And it's like none of this is making sense. None of this is adding up. I don't really get it. What's going on? But like I said, it was still entertaining to watch. There was a lot of jokes in there that were leading towards the last Space Jam and or LeBron James and oh my God, I said his name. Darn it. And the NBA in general. There was jokes with inside of that. I like seeing the original villains, monsters, the animated versions of them. I mean, you know, just a lot of the slapstick and quick one-liners that they had made that enjoyable to watch. But I don't think he killed it as being like an actor on screen in comparison to Jordan. Just another fail towards Jordan in my eyes, where Jordan was is still on top of the world with it. It would have been even funnier, I guess, or even greater to have him in there. But they did kind of go a direction with trying to portray that and give humor to that with Michael Jordan being in it. So you know, like I said, it was enjoyable to watch, but it wasn't great. Space Jam 1 will always be the best one out of all of them. The music, you know, you had, and granted, you know, R. Kelly couldn't have given them a good hit at this current time in his life to use for Space Jam 2, but the music was not the greatest. You know, it wasn't something that stood out, that was emotional. I mean, there was too much feeling inside of the first Space Jam, the music that was used inside of that. And not just from I Believe I Can Fly with R. Kelly, but just a lot of the music in general inside of there just had feeling to it. The tunes were funny. They were funny. And I think that you saw a lot more of the different tunes that were not in the first one. So I did appreciate that as well. That's it. I mean, the acting really wasn't great from anybody. It wasn't great from anybody.
What is your grade, sir?
It's not in the A aspect, and B-. If anything, C+.
Well, give it the grade you want to give it. Don't try to butter it up.
Because it, you know, and I hate every time that I get to my review, I give it 2 grades because it's just like, like, and I don't know.
If you felt it was mad, give it a mad grade.
One's for me, one's for the people. If anybody else is watching it and maybe they're not a fan of like the first one, like they didn't see the first one, then they're gonna see it as a C+. People that may have saw it and enjoyed it for what it was worth, they might see it for a B-. If I'm giving my personal grade, what did I personally see it as? All right, C+. C+.
Oh my God, you're not telling the truth. Anywho,
it was entertaining to watch, but it was average. It wasn't anything great.
So average is a C, not a C+.
No. Here's the thing. If I'm going to say that it's not in the A category, if I'm going to say that the music wasn't great, the acting wasn't great, the cinematography, meh, then it was average. I'm going to give it good enough where it wasn't like low, but it wasn't high to where even it was in the B.
Sounds
if something stood out, one thing, other than it was entertaining to watch, the comedy is really what made it entertaining to watch. It wasn't the storyline. What am I giving it to have it sit inside of the B range? A range is a lot was standing out.
Everything you just said sounds like C.
I said C+.
No, C+. You're still being kind. Anywho, take that plus off. Anywho, yeah, back to my review of Space Jam: A New Legacy.
C is a C, average is average. Go ahead.
So the first, it's not like the first Space Jam was a piece of cinema greatness. You know, it's a cult classic and people love it.
It had Jordan in it.
I know you're bald headed and you share your kindredship. I know.
HR, I'm sure wants you to be kind to me.
And you both are Michael, so I get the love for Michael Jordan. Anywho, yeah, the first one wasn't like the best movie ever, but it was good and it was a cult classic. Was this as good as the first one? No. The first one, the soundtrack too for the first one was just, it had hits on hits on hits on that one. This soundtrack,
Was the final song "Little Baby"?
No, I'm pretty sure it was like Kirk Franklin and somebody else. I don't know.
No, I'm talking about for this one, for Space Jam 2. The end credit scene was
that
like
was Kirk. That was some Kirk Franklin song. I don't know.
And the baby, one of them. One of them babies was in it.
Yeah, the soundtrack for this one just wasn't hitting the same way the first one did. Was I entertained? Yes, I will say that I was entertained by this. Can LeBron James act? Absolutely not. And they had a portion in here where they're kind of pitching him a meeting about being an actor, and he says, "I'm an athlete. Athletes, actors don't work out." So the movie kind of is jabbing itself in the face with the truth because LeBron's acting in this movie was not good. I don't think, at first, Don Cheadle's character, Al-G Rhythm, which is a very stupid name, very, very dumb name. And he should have had, there's a song by Childish Gambino called Algorithm. That should have been like his intro song or something like that. That would have helped the soundtrack. But Al-G Rhythm, which was a very dumb name. Are you on your phone, sir?
No.
Oh, okay. Kind of can see the reflection through your glasses. Anyhow, you should be paying attention thoroughly to my review.
I'm being quiet and listening.
Paying attention thoroughly to my review. Anywho, so that was kind of a dumb name. His character kind of grew on me towards the end, but for the most part, no, wasn't feeling that. Let's talk about the animation here. I don't think the animation was bad. They threw a lot of colors on the screen though. Like, I was having color overload at one point. They threw a lot of colors on the screen. And another thing we need to talk about, this was a trailer, so it's not a spoiler. The Porky Pig rap battle. Did we really need that? Did we really need that? I don't think we did. I don't think we, and it wasn't like it was at halftime. It literally came out of nowhere. We were playing
title points.
Yeah, we were playing fake basketball, which was not even real basketball. We weren't even playing real basketball at this point. We're playing NBA Jam, and then
on some type of adult narcotic.
And then out of nowhere in the third quarter, we're still playing basketball. Basketball just stopped, and now we have a rap battle out of nowhere. And I guess it's, whoever the executives are thinking they're cool and they're hip and they're trying to connect with the kids or whatever. But that was a miss. Yeah, and then the story. You want your main character, if they're the protagonist, to at least kind of be likable in this. LeBron comes out and he's just basically not a nice person to his son, and that doesn't get better throughout the film. Eventually he rekindles with his son, and he gets better. But the story here is just, there's not a lot of great things, but the thing that carries it is, to me, it was entertaining. I won't say that it's as bad. Some people are trashing this movie. I'm not gonna trash it. I don't think it's that bad. Some people are saying, "Oh, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread because LeBron James is in it." Absolutely not. This movie, to me, is going to sit at a C+.
Rating I gave it, and you crapped on me about it.
And the reason I'm gonna give it a C, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice about actually being honest about being nice to the film. If I was comparing this and it wasn't if I wasn't comparing it to the prequel, I didn't have that foreground knowledge. if this was just a film that I'm sitting down watching, to me, if I'm being honest, it'll be a C, flat C. But because I know what this is, it's a kids movie.
And they're gonna have it as a B. We didn't really take that into account, that if kids were watching it, they're gonna see it as a B.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. It's a kids movie, and from a kid's perspective, they're gonna love this. They will love this movie. From a
quirky rap battle and all.
So this is gonna be, if children, B plus. It's gonna be up there for kids, but for just me, C plus, C. If I'm just judging it as a movie against movies, and not just with that kid perspective in my mind, C. But my official grade for this on Filmatic, C plus.
Well, there it is. They
didn't even have the Space Jam song. They didn't have "Welcome to the Dance." It's your chance to your dance at the Space Jam. They didn't even have that song. How can you have a Space Jam movie without that song?
How can you have a Space Jam movie without Michael Jordan?
Oh, well, we just saw it. It's called Space Jam: A New Legacy with LeBron James.
Actually, first of all, we don't say his name. But I take it back. For those that have seen it, Michael Jordan was inside of this movie. And so that's all that matters. That Jordan was there. It kind of makes me happy that Michael Jordan was there. Anyway, so moving forward, that is the wrap on this film. People that were looking forward to it. Was it good? It was average, but it was entertaining to watch. If you're a kid, you're going to love it. And a diva. That's all, folks. That's all we have for you guys today. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're not begging. We are asking, though. I want to be thankful for all 249 subscribers. We are trying to get up to as many subscribers as we possibly can. So I just want to thank everybody that has already subscribed, and anybody that would like to subscribe that is enjoying our family-friendly content here on Filmatic, where we are kind and professional and respectful. We just want to thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. And as always, kids, hey kids, as always, this is another exciting, fun-filled episode of Filmatic.